let's take a trip down memory lane. What is up, Finn fans? So, I'm going to do a reaction video this time around. Normally don't do these things, but if you guys want me to do them more often, I will do them more often. But the Miami Dolphins on their YouTube channel put out 2 videos yesterday. Because of me recording this, again, it's Tuesday night. I got a trivia question for you guys that I'll get to right after I do this little stupid introduction. I got a trivia question for you guys and a stat. So, but before I get to that, again, recording this Tuesday night, Miami Dolphins came out with 2 videos. Top 10 defensive plays of 2019 and top 10 offensive plays of 2019. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to react to them. I have yet to watch them. I feel like I can kind of guess a few of the defensive plays, a few of the offensive plays, but I'm going to react to them. I might pause them here and there. They're about 3 minutes each, so it's not going to be too long. Then I get to one of your guys' comment of the day. Might pause them, talk about the plays, maybe dissect it a little bit, but I'm going to break down and we're going to do a live reaction to both these videos. Before I jump into that, again, I'm recording this on a Tuesday, so the trivia, Roadrunner, thank you again. Who was the Dolphins' leading tackler in the 2017 season? Again, who is the Dolphins' leading tackler in the 2017 season? I will get to that right before comment of the day. So let's jump right into these videos. So we're going to start this one off. Got my headphones on. We're going to start this one off with defense. Very interested to see what the top defensive plays are of 2019 to the Miami Dolphins. So let's check this out.
Spread it out on 2nd and 10. Gordon and Brown in there together.
So this is in Miami, and it's a sack.
It's sacked.
It's a sack.
Could not break away from Vince.
It's a sack. The first play, number 10 play, is a sack.
Eagle.
We got blown out this game too. Let's keep on going. Of course, the Eagles game, a Jets game, very good game for the Dolphins defensively. If you're noticing, a lot of these top defensive plays aren't that flashy. Like that one was a stop from getting a first down. Again, our team wasn't that great this year. So the fact that they put a compilation video together of the top 10 2019 offensive and defensive plays is funny. Quite funny to me. Nice sack. Nick Needham's first sack on the season. Nice blitz. Ended up winning this game. Got our first win on that one.
4th and 7th round pick. And that's a pick for Miami.
Nice interception on that one.
Ryan Lewis grabbed it. I think it was Beckham who could.
It's also a bad pass by Baker Mayfield, but you got to take advantage of these things when they happen. Oh, this game. There's a lot of good plays in this Colts game.
On the move, throws,
right at them. A lot of people, just real quick, a lot of people were talking about Nick Needham wasn't playing great in the second half of the season. Not a lot, but I had a few people commenting when I was doing my a bunch of my videos about, you know, the surprises of 2019, and then even just talking about how well the secondaries coach did. That's why he's now our defensive coordinator. A lot of people were talking about how Nick Needham didn't do well, and there's already 2 plays in the top 10 of him getting a sack and him getting an interception. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, God, this Steelers game.
Here is Rudolph.
Is it Xavier? Xavier. This man needs to stay healthy. For the love of God, this man needs to stay healthy. He needs to stay healthy, and he needs to be on the field the whole time because he's just so dynamic on the field. Just so dynamic.
The Pro Bowler who had 7 interceptions a year ago picks off Mason Rudolph.
I'm very upset. I was at this game. Nice interception. I think this is Jerome Baker. I was at this game with my dad. Some good defensive plays on here. Nothing spectacular. Nothing like that walk-off safety against the Bengals Halloween. Colts game, another good one. It's going to be another interception that he stole from him. Parker. I think he ended up going on IR. Good game, though. Stole it from him. If you could tell, that Colts game was a very good game defensively going against Brian Hoyer.
Hoyer with good protection, good time.
All the time in the world.
Caught, but
So the number 2. Yeah, I get it. This clinched the win for us. But it's the number 2 defensive play of 2019 is a 4th and 10 stop. That's sad.
short of a first down.
That's
by
kind of
Eric
sad.
Ebron.
Did clinch the win, but I get it. And the number 1, I knew it. The pick 6 by Eric Rowe. I'm just going to enjoy this.
When talking about Brian Flores.
Great play. Just great. Great play. Pick 6. Pick 6 by Eric Rowe is the number 1. That number 2, I don't know if I'd have that be the number 2. You know, that maybe one of the other interceptions would have been a little bit higher for me, but that's the top 10 defensive plays of 2019. Let's see what the top 10 offensive plays of 2019 is. And hopefully these are a little bit better. So we saw the top 10 defensive plays of 2019. Now let's check out the top 10 offensive plays of 2019. And if I'm going off the top of my head, I feel like Devante Parker's touchdown catch where he snatched the ball, ran it for a touchdown against the Eagles is probably going to be in there. Trick play. I don't know if they consider that offense, but the trick play to Sanders against the Eagles. I feel like you might get a few Eagles plays in here. But let's see. Let's see what their top 10 is. I feel like it might be better than the defensive because, again, number 2 being a stop, and then I think number 9 was like another run stop.
Quinn, number 58 in his Cowboys.
That's Dallas Cowboys. Josh Rosen in there.
Here is Rosen. Gonna go deep. Looking for Parker. One.
Nice. And did you see how just complete PI? Complete PI. And he still caught it. It's a nice throw by Josh Rosen. A nice throw by Josh Rosen.
2nd and 10.
This is when Fitz had to come in against the Redskins.
Fitzpatrick with time. Throwing deep for Gesicki. What a catch!
To Gesicki.
Oh, was covered by Bostic.
Got it right where it needed to be. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's just like 3 plays later.
Fitzpatrick throws. Touchdown!
Beautiful. Devante Parker.
Devante Parker!
Beautiful play. Absolutely beautiful play. Eagles game.
From the 17, new set of downs as Fitzpatrick throws to the end zone.
There's a reason Devante Parker, 1, got his contract extension, and 2, should have been in the Pro Bowl. Just dominant. Against the Bills. Fitz, oh yeah, I remember this play. Fitz breaking it. And that's why he's the team MVP and the leader of this team. He puts his body on the line. Dude's 36. Just puts his body on the line because he wants to win, because he's a team player. Brought us to 3. Within 3. We should have won this game against the Bills and Buffalo. Hands down, should have won that game. That onside kick and then the interception after the halftime cost that game. Bengals game.
Fitzpatrick, play fake, throws it. There he is.
Christian Wilkins. Christian Wilkins.
He recovers for the touchdown.
Love that guy. Love his attitude. Love his play. Love Christian Wilkins.
Big man touchdown in Miami.
Laird in the backfield.
The Eagles game. This is number 4.
Patrick on 4th down.
This is the play I was talking about. This is number 4.
Parker.
So 3 better than that play. In my eyes, that's probably number 2, maybe number 1. Let's see what the Dolphins think the top 3 are. Jets. Home. Beautiful back shoulder throw. If you notice that's where the veteran leadership and the veteran mindset of Fitz compared to Rosen was. Yes, Rosen made some nice passes, like the other deep pass that was a PI to Devante Parker, but you just saw the ball placement. Fitz is like, all right, well, if I throw the ball up to Devante Parker, he's going to get it. But he not only throws the ball up to Devante Parker, but he throws it in the right spot. So I'm going to rewind this a little bit. If he just throws it to him, you see I got my mouse here. If he just throws it to him, first off, grabbing the crap out of Devante Parker. If he just throws it to him in this area, it's going to be batted down or it's going to be picked. What Fitz does is he throws it behind him. Back shoulder throw. So either Parker's going to make a great catch. Again, completely being held here. I don't think there's a flag on the play either for pass interference like a mother. But it's either Parker's going to make the catch or it's going to go out of bounds and hit this ref right in the nards. And what happens? Catches it. Back shoulder, great throw by Fitz. It's just a great play. Absolutely great play. It shows the veteran mindset of Fitz. It's the Patriots. Oh, this is number 2. I thought this would have been number 1. Chiefs fans, you're welcome. You're welcome, Chiefs fans. You got a first round bye because of the Miami Dolphins on that one. You're welcome, Chiefs fans. Number 1. I like this one. Very nice. Very nice. It actually was a good offensive plays. I really liked the offensive plays that they had going on in that one. Defensive, I thought that like some of them, like you stopped the run from getting the first down, and then obviously the Colts game, it was the game-winning stop. Ebron, we stopped him from getting the first down and continuing that drive. But the offensive ones really did show, what Fitz and Parker can do, and that connection they have. So, the offensive ones are really nice. I thought that the Devante Parker one should have been maybe 3, not 4, but the other ones I liked where they were at. Gesicki's was perfect, number 2, and this is number 1. This was by one of the best plays of the year. But I actually, what that other thing about it, I think Gesicki should have been 1. I think this should have been 2. Because Gesicki's catch for a touchdown completely changed the playoffs. Completely. Titans going against the Patriots. Chiefs getting a first-round bye. Chiefs are now in the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they're in the Super Bowl because of the Dolphins helping them get the first-round bye. But I think that the Gesicki one, the Gesicki catch is just a little bit bigger, more, impactful. So I think that one should have been number 1. But be sure to comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the top 10 and top offense and defensive plays that the Miami Dolphins picked out for this season. Do you think some have changed? Some should be different? Be sure to comment below. Also comment below if you want me to do more of these reaction things to some Dolphin content. Be sure to comment below. And I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day. But before I do that, you guys want to know the answer to the trivia question, which is, who was the Dolphins' leading tackler in the 2017 season? I wonder how many of you guys said Kiko Alonso, or how many of you guys said, Raekwon McMillan, which he'd even play that season. But I'm wondering how many of you guys said a linebacker. You're wrong. It's Rashad Jones. Rashad Jones posted 122 total stops. He led the team in total tackles. And for this coming out on Wednesday, here's a fun fact for you guys. In 1992, the Dolphins lost the Snowblow game 3-0 in New England when kicker John Smith had a spot cleared away from the decisive field goal. But Miami got in the last laugh 4 weeks later with a 28-13 win in the AFC playoffs. Now let's get to the comment of the day. This comment comes from Frankie Silva, and he says, "Hey Doug, would it be a bad move to trade up for Chase Young for our 5th and 18th, maybe a one next year, to a second-round pick as well?" I'm getting this a lot. I'm hearing this a lot. There's a lot coming out. So if you guys don't know, the Senior Bowl is happening right now. So there's a lot going on. A lot of people are talking. A lot of agents are talking. A lot of stuff is swirling. And essentially what is coming out is that, a lot of people are starting to say that, Philip Rivers is going to go back with San Diego, so he might end up, with Jacksonville. A lot of people saying Tua, the Lions are really starting to like Tua. A lot of people are saying that, hey, Cincinnati isn't, dead set on getting Joe Burrow. They haven't made their decision yet. A lot of smoke is coming out. And if you guys haven't noticed, I said this to you time and time again, this is the season that it's going to happen. The Dolphins having the most draft picks and all the cap space is going to be the top of the talk. Would I trade up for Chase Young? No. The Dolphins acquired a lot of these picks for a reason, and I don't necessarily think they acquired all these picks to package them into one guy. I think they're using them to get all the players that they need. And I don't think the team that wants Chase Young is going to give it up, if that makes any sense. It's the same reason why I don't think Cincinnati will give up the number 1 pick. Again, I'm not doing it, but if I were to want, I don't think Cincinnati would get up the first, and I don't think the Redskins would give up the second. So, I think a lot of people are doing is blowing smoke up people's arses. See, it's not cursed because I changed it. Especially because, the Lions are saying, oh, we want Tua, we're thinking about Tua. And I think what they're doing is they're trying to get people who want Tua to trade in to the second spot, take Tua, and then Chase Young would fall to them to 3. That's just what I'm thinking. But Frank, thank you for the comment. I'm not in the mindset right now to trade up. But be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm retweeting things all the time. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. News breaks, retweet it, all that stuff. Also, I'm going to start taking some comments of the day from Twitter. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. Also, check out the Bit Boys. Very, very great site. My second site, my gaming site. So if you like gaming, if you all that stuff, be sure to go check that out. Hit the subscribe button. Other than that, give this video a thumbs up because you like this content. You like me doing a reaction video. I got some really, 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 really big things planned. Possibly for this weekend. Not 100%, but I got some big things planned for you guys. Some big surprises planned for you guys. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Not only for that, but because you like the content. Check out DolphinsTalk.com. Great site. Great Dolphin content over there. I'm on there. A bunch of other YouTubers are. Check it out. Hit that subscribe button because I just told you I got some big things planned. If everything goes to plan, it's going to happen this weekend. If not, it will happen soon. But I got something very big, specially planned for you guys. I also am going to start doing my mock drafts. I'm going to start doing that after the Super Bowl. I'm going to start breaking down each position of the team. I got a lot planned. So if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I'll see you guys really soon. I might have a surprise for you guys. But like usual, stay classy. Fins up.